From Minute Maid Park in Houston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Bryce Harper. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Framber Valdez. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Oh, he can't squeeze it. And that one almost got him. The other way. Just inside the line, and it's down for an out. So a man on base to start the inning. Turner into second, and he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Alec Bohm, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. There's a strike. Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like
now this ball is down and could score a run. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Bryce Harper. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
One and 2 here. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Jose Abreu. That's 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 and 2. In the dirt. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, getting the nod in this one, Zach Wheeler.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. Jose Abreu up to hit.
Astros, the first baseman, Jose.
The wind of the pitch.
Abreu.
And there's a ball.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The left fielder, Kyle.
Chris, remember the
Schwarber.
Cubs won it all in 2016. Well, Kyle Schwarber suffered a regular season-ending left knee injury 2 games into the year. April 7th, he had torn ligaments in that knee. Swing and a miss. Strike one. But he was added to the World Series roster and became the first position player to collect a hit in the World Series after going hitless during the regular season. He still has the text from Theo Epstein that said, "You made the World Series roster." In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick hooks it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That one's in there, 0-1. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Bounced up the middle. Altuve handles it. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And Castellanos is out.
batting 7, the catcher, JT.
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Tucker makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. The pitch. There's the strike. Kyle's brother Preston got a little bit of time in the big leagues. Pretty good left-handed hitter. Played his college ball at the University of Florida. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Here's Alex Bregman. There's a strike. 2021 was Wheeler's year. An all-star, as we mentioned, but he also led the National League in innings, in strikeouts, and as well in WAR. The 0-2. Out to short, Turner. And they get Bregman for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Jeremy Pena.
Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. Dives and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Slings it across, and that is that. 1 left for Houston. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance, send him back to the dugout.
That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That one missing inside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
This is Bryson Stott. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. In there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. He's safe.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Trey Turner at the plate. And a foul ball. Marsh over at second. Stop on at first with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Trey Turner crushes it, and they tack on 3. It's 4-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one misses in the dirt. Bohm in his 3rd season, batting second in today's lineup. And he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over .450 in his last 10 games. In the air, center field. McCormick makes the grab. 1 away. Here's Harper now. He's 0 for 1.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone. Bryce Harper goes deep. His 9th homer of the year. It's 5-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That misses, and that is ball 1. Hoskins, a tall first baseman, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The pitch. In the dirt. Tosses to first. He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings through that one. 0-1. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015, and then in 2022, 488 feet off Yu Darvish. It set a Petco Park record for distance. And 1-2.
Well, he's got what we call light tower power, and Even when you have a guy like Bryce Harper on your team and you wow him with the home run, that says a whole lot.
And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. McCormick pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. As we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Corey Lee. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Joe Perez getting ready to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Perez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that's down, a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Line drive caught. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Left field. Schwarber makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Astros lead 1. It's 5-0. Back here in Houston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Nick Castellanos. Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
This one in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
JT
Real Muto at the plate now. That's ball 1. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Hard hit left side. Over to Abreu. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Bounce to the right. Abreu tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Jose Altuve. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Singy, you think about all the success Altuve's had in the postseason, including the walk-off homer off of the Yankees and Aroldis Chapman in 2019. Only Manny Ramirez has more postseason home runs in Major League history.
1-2.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Yeah, Jose Altuve really tells you a lot about how he's able to play the game and feel no pressure, just performing at a high level in the postseason. And no doubt he's been a big part of a couple of the Houston Astros World Series championships.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ice. No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Strike 2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Bregman takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pena in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Pretty unique upbringing for Jeremy Pena, at least in terms of a kid who was born in the Dominican Republic, but then he moved to Rhode Island, not exactly a baseball hotbed, and he played his college ball at Maine. He was a University of Maine Black Bear, and then went on to be a 3rd-round pick of the Astros in 2018. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 left for Houston. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter now, Bryson Stott. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground right side, Altuve sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And it's fouled away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Blake Taylor.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Bryce Harper to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. And now it's even up.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. And that's through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive. Tucker makes the catch, and that is that. Phillies back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. That's a strike. Strike one.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Lee stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And next is the designated hitter, Joe Perez.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
That's a strike.
0-1.
This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Harper tracks it down for the out. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. And he deals. And that's outside. Taylor, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. The 1-0. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the grab, 1 down. Kyle Schwarber digs in now.
Kyle Schwarber.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Castellanos, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Next offering way upstairs. Here comes a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. This one popped up. Altuve pulls it in on the run. And now it is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike.
0-1.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Altuve in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering misses. Ball 1. One of the skill sets Altuve brings to the table, he is a notorious bad ball hitter. But whether it's in the zone or out of the zone, since he debuted in 2011, no player has more hits in the majors than Jose Altuve. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. First offering misses the mark. Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2. Righty to the plate. That one's in there. 2-1 now. Foul ball. The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Full count.
Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. And out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out. His 7th home run of the season. And they inch closer. It's 5-1.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Bregman, 29 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Out to short, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? This one lifted in the air, left field. Dubon hauls it in, and there's one away.
So a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Stop.
On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and 2 away to start the 7th. So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And a foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one down the line, and foul ball. Comes a 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Wheeler back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Schwarber makes the grab, 1 away. Lee stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the air, right field. Harper racing over to make the catch. And here is Joe Perez. In there for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 5-1. Rafael Montero taking over on the mound.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
The pitch. That one ripped left field and brings it in at the wall. And now here is Harper. That's off the mark. Ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next one just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one. 0-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. The 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And that's in for a strike. Wheeler still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point,
oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone.
he throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Now on the bump, Connor Brogdon.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next to hit, Mauricio Dubon. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that is strike 1. Strike 2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Man at first with 1 gone, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats, try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan Stanek. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Stanek in his 6th season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And a pitch. That misses. And the count is 1-1. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-handed reliever. Late on that fastball.
Well, in those hitters' counts, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that is gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep. His 2nd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
JT Realmuto steps in. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Action in the pen down there. Seth Martinez appears to be getting loose. Here's the 0-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick snags it for the 2nd out. Bryson Stott will hit next.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Derek Hall.
Number 24, Derek Hall.
And first offering is fouled off. And time called prior to the 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now.
2-2.
Bregman is under it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now into the game, Edmundo Sosa. He'll play second.
Now
all set for the bottom of the ninth. Now it's Alex Bregman. Brogdon back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike. Next offering is outside. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Marsh hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. In for a strike. Strike 1. And there's a strike. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Just 1 strike away. Ripped on a line, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches. Really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 7-2. The Cubs snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami, 2-0. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field, 5-3. The Washington Nationals amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates, 6-5. Tyler Anderson won his 4th game thus far, leading the Halos past the Brewers, 3-2. The Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 4-0. The Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 4-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. The Guardians picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 7-1. Drew Rasmussen grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Rays over the White Sox 2-1. John Means collected win number 3 this year, helping the Orioles defeat the Tigers 3-1. The Minnesota Twins got 12 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 8-1. The Cincinnati Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-2. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.